So my name's Kimberly Barras. I'm the literacy coach at the Baker School, and I'd like to introduce to you the first of our four readers. This is Miss Ava Scott. She's a third grader here, and she's reading Winter Moon by Langston Hughes.
How thin and sharp is the moon tonight, how thin and sharp and ghostly white is the slim curved crook of the moon tonight.
Did everybody hear that? Want to switch?
Thank you.
We're going to do nice and loud, okay? And this is Mr. Isaac Rodriguez. He's also a third grade student at the Baker School, and he is going to be reading nice and loudly, Snail.
Little snail, dreaming you go, weather and rose is all you know. Weather and rose is all you see, drinking the dewdrop's mystery.
Thank you.
We have another friend. We have lovely Chizaram. She is from Mrs. Davidson's third grade class also, and she's going to be reading Dream Dust.
Gather out of stardust, it's splintered up a handful of snaps.
Thank you.
We have one final student from the Baker School. This is Rosa. She is from our fifth grade launch class, and she is going to be reading Autumn Thought. Loud.
Flowers are happy in summer, in
Autumn.
autumn they die and blown away dry and
Wither.
wither their
Petals.
petals. Signs
Yeah.
on the wind like little brown butterflies.
Very good. And those are the four friends we had from the Baker School.
Thank you from the Baker School. Thank you from
Thank
us.
you for having us.
Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy it. You can stay on Zoom if you like.
Okay.
Thank
Sure.
you.
Thank you.
Okay, this was okay. Yeah, it's working. So I guess I'll do a few more while we're waiting for some other people to. So I've introduced myself already, but for those of you who haven't been on today, you can Warren, a fiction reader advisor and reference. So I'll start with Reverie on Harlem River. Did you ever go down to the river, 2 a.m., midnight, by yourself? Sit down by the river, wonder what you got left. Did you ever think about your mother? God bless her. Did you ever think about your sweetheart and wish you never would have born? Down on the Harlem River, 2 a.m., midnight, by yourself. Law, I wish I could die. But who would miss me? Also do early evening fall. Where is that sugar you mentioned? I sent you this morning to buy. I say, where is that sugar I sent you this morning to buy? Coffee without sugar makes a good woman cry. Ain't got no sugar, Daddy. I gamble you dying for it. You got no sugar. I don't gamble what I got no. If you the wise one you believe, you ain't gonna have nothing to say. Ain't no wise one, an evil man, ain't no sense, a good woman, and treated so bad. I don't treat you bad, right? Neither does I treat you good. I reckon to treat you with worse. Law of these things we women have to stand. I wonder, is there no what I can do right now? Maybe I'll do one. Evil, this one's short. Evil, looks like what drives me crazy, don't have no effect on you. But I'm gonna keep on at it, till it drives you crazy too. Okay, so we'll just See if we have any other. More people to. Use the mic, it might be kind of hard to hear you. Yeah. I think it's off right now, so. Yeah. Wait, press the button until it turns green.
All right,
Yeah.
reading a poem called Saturday Time by Calvin Cohen, and he was a Bible and also a friend from Leinster. He was a poet in the Hall of Ministry. Some are tears on a silver spoon with the star strong. I cut my teeth with the black raccoon for implements that some are swaddled in the silk and down and hurled by a stone. They swaddled my limbs in a sackcloth gown on a night that was black and cold. For some, my hunger and God abandoned the opulent fairy be. Dame poverty gave me my name, and pain God followed me. For I was born on Saturday, bad time for planting seed, was all my father had to say, and one not moved to the people. Death cut the string that gave me love, and handed me to sorrow. The only kind of middle what my hope could bear upon. That is the title, Saturday Sun. This is a kind of funny one. It's called Incident, and he dedicated it to Langston Hughes. This is a poem by Calvin Cohen. Once riding an old world, heart filled with thankful glee, I saw a Baltimorean keep looking straight at me. Now I was 8 and very small, and he no bigger. And so I smiled, but he poked out his tongue and called me nigger. I saw the whole of Baltimore from May until December, of all the things that happened there. That all that's Captain Cohen. The life of the again, somebody else reading. I would like to read a poem by Robert Tate called Those Winter Come. In homage to his father. Those winter come. Those winter come. Someday too. And put his clothes in the blue black hole. Then the cracked hand that ached for the labor in the weekday weather made thank God labor. No one ever said him. I wake and hear the cold splendor, the breaking, when the rooms were warm and cold, and slowly I would rise and dress, fear and chronic anger, speaking indifferently to him who had driven out the cold and polished my good shoes as well. What did I, what did I know of life at the figure of we got, okay, because I also really, my answer is on because now I know that I'm going to read a second poem, Robert Haight, who Langston, supported and defended because he was not an ordinary, or whatever you want to call it, one of the ordinary poet. He wrote in whole different styles, and Langston defended him in a complex where people tended to turn against him. This poem is called Frederick Douglass by Robert Haight. It's not that long, but it's a very powerful one that Robert wrote and fitted defiance against those who would not identify him as a black person. Okay, so Frederick Douglass, when it is finally ours, this freedom with liberty and beautiful and pure, needful to man and usable as earth, when it belongs at last to all, when it is truly instant. This is called crystal reflective action. When freedom is finally won, when it is more than the gaudy mumbo jumbo politicians. This man, this Douglas, this former slave, this Negro being to speak and love, visioning the world where none is known, none is hunted, none is alien. This man, superb and love and logic. This man shall be remembered. Oh, not with stature, rhetoric, and with legends and poems and wreaths of bronze letter, but with the lives grown out of the flesh, the lives fleshing out of dreams of the beautiful, needful fair. I'd like to read a poem written by Langston Hughes, and with today, and the high rent that we're all suffering through, rents and mortgages and all of that. This poem seems like it was written for today, but it was written some 80 years ago. And it's called Madam and the Rent Man. The rent man knocked. He said, "Who do you?" I said, "What can I do for you?" He said, "You know your rent is due." I said, "Listen, before I pay, I go to Hades and run away. The sink is broke and the water don't run, and you ain't done a thing you promised to have done. Back windows cracked, kitchen floor squeezed, there's rats in the cellar and the attic leaks." He said, "Madam, it's not up to me. I'm just the agent. don't you see? I said, naturally, you pass the buck. If it's money you want, you're out of luck. He said, madam, I ain't pleased. I said, neither am I. So we agreed. That was funny. You want to do, video? Langston? No, more on the something that comes by you. You have to get clearly. There's not. I really like the pattern that he has here. We have one that go on. Madden and the census man. You know, the census taker, he's coming around, and take their census. Nowadays, it's in the mail. But this one, 80 years ago, would come to the door. So this Madden was kind of spicy there. She would tell them what she thought. So here it is, Madam and the census man. The census man, the day he came around, wanted my name to put it down. I said Johnson, Alberta K, but he hated to write the K that way. He said, what does K stand for? I said, K, and nothing more. He said, I'm gonna put it K-A-Y. I said, if you do, you lie. My mother christened me Alberta K. You leave my name just that way. He said, Mrs. with a snort, just a K, make sure they ain't too short. I said, oops, this is square, I can't do it this time. I don't give a, leave me in my name just like I am. Furthermore, rub out that Mrs. too. I'll have you know, I'm madam to you. One of my favorite poems. I'd like to read a poem of Langston's favorite poet named Robert Frost. It's called Stopping by the Wood. No, he read this poem. What's so interesting about this poem is that Robert Frost was invited by the President of the United States at the time, who was John Kennedy. And Robert Frost was so nervous, you know, he couldn't accept him. And he had written a poem for the inauguration, but he couldn't find it. So he decided to go to read this poem there. Stopping by wood on a snowy evening. Whose would be home? His house is in the village. He will not see these passing near to watch his wood fill up. My little horse must think queer to stop beside the point. Between the wood and frozen lake, the darkest season of the year. He hears his tonic bells sick. He asks if there is some trick. The only other sound that sweet is even wind and down in flint. The woods are lovely, they're dark and deep. But I have to mind pick up and promise and miles to go before I sleep and Maya is gonna be full. That is how my, Robert Kroll. Um, you know, I hope that we at the library can always have a sound word. I want to read now another poem by Robert Kroll. He's a New England poet. It's called Nothing Goes. Nature's first dream is gold. Her hardest view to hope. Her early leaves are flowers with only so out. Then leaps the stars to leap, so evening sun to grief, so dawn goes down to day, and nothing goes better. Robert Ford. I think now we're gonna have a little music. We're gonna have Langston reading again.
Yeah, we can try to find some more. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Maya Angelou and Langston Hughes was very great friends. In fact, it was Langston Hughes that turned Maya and one of the groups into a couple. This poem is called on a when you see it sitting quiet like a sack left on the shelf. Don't think that I've been very happy. I'm listening to it. Hold, stop, don't pity me. Hold, stop, your sympathy. Understanding if you stop, otherwise I'll do that. When my bones are stiff and aching, and my feet won't climb the stairs, I will only ask one thing. Don't bring me no rock. When you see me walk, stumbling, don't study and get wrong. Cause I'm tired, don't mean I'm leaving. And every good God ain't gone. I'm the same person I was back then. A little less hair, a little less chin. A lot less lungs and mustache. But ain't I lucky? I can still breathe in. And I would like to say a little about this poem. This poem was written after Maya saw President Clinton as a step, and unfortunately she was elected. But he got irritated when Clinton came up to her, kissed her, and said, "Oh, I'm so glad that you're here." And Maya, I think she was around 80 at the time. She stared at him and said, "I'm not dead, I'm here. You know, you don't have to pity me. You don't have to make things better." So I think this is a great poem on aging because a lot of us feel that way. Once the people think we're different or we're not the same person, some of us are not. But some of us are. So like you said, don't pity you, just understand. Okay. Okay, yeah, good.
And just, make sure the mic is on, there's light flowing.
Yeah, I just realized that, but yeah, you could start. B, the English B. The instructor said, "Go home and you are page tonight. and let that page come out of you, then it will be true. I wonder if it's that simple. 22. I went to Korea, then Durham, then here to the college on the hill above college. I am the only colored student in my class. The steps from the hill lead down to the college to the park. Then I crossed in Pickard, 8 Avenue, 7, and I come to the spot, the Holland Grand Drive, where I take the elevator up to my room, sit down, and write this page. It's not easy to know what is true for you or me at 22, my age. But I guess on what I feel is true here. I hear you. Me, we too, you, me, talk on the stage. I hear New York too. Me, who? Well, I like to eat, sleep, drink, and be in love. I like to work, read, learn, and understand life. I like a kite for a Christmas present or records. Bessie bought or button. I guess being color doesn't make me not like same things other folks like, on the radio. So on my page, we call it that I write. Being me, it will not be white, but it will be in front of you. You will like, get a part of me, as I am a part of you. That's America. Sometimes perhaps you don't want to be a part of me, nor do I often want to be a part of you. But we are, that's true. As I learn from you, I guess you learn from me. Although you're older and white and somewhat more free. This is my page for English B. And your poem is entitled Still Here. I've been scared and bad, my hopes, the wind down, done gathered. Snow was frizz me, sun had baked me, looks like between them they done, tried to make me. Stop laughing, stop living, stop living, stop loving. But I don't care, I'm still here. This one is entitled Life is Fine. I went down to the river. I sat down on the bank. I tried to think, but couldn't. So I jumped in and sank. Came up once and hollered. I came up twice and cried. If that water had been so cold, I might have sunk and died. But it was cold in it. It was cold. I took the elevator, 16 floors above the ground. I thought about my baby, and I thought I would jump down. I stood there, and I hollered. I stood there, and I cried. If it hadn't been so hard, I would have jumped and died. But it was, tiredly, it was hot. So since I'm still here living, yes, I will live on. I couldn't have died for love, but for living, I was born. Though you may hear me holler, you may see me cry. I'll be dark, sweet baby, if you're gonna see me die. Life is fine, fine as mine, life is fine. I thank you for the pleasure of your language. You've had a hard time bringing it from the ground to run through the nouns and verbs. To all the way, feeling, seeing, smelling, touching, awareness. I'm here. We wear the mask. We wear the mask that grins and lies. It hides our cheeks and shades our eyes. This debt we pay to human God. With torn and bleeding hearts we smile, and mouth with Marianne. Why should the world be overwhelmed and pumping from tears and sun? We let the Holy Spirit while we were men. We smile, all great Christ, our pride, the being from tortured soul to God. We sing, but all the play of God beneath our feet and wandering. But let the Lord dream of it. We are men. Yeah. You may write me down history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trodden in the very dirt, but still like dust. I rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why do you beset with gloom? Because I walk like I've got oil pumps pumping in my living room, just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of time, just like hope springing high. Still, did you want me to be broken, bowed head and low eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soul cries? Does my kindness offend you? Don't you take it off with me, because I laugh like I've got gold ones. Ha ha! Digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness, but still like air, I rot. Does my sexiness offend you? Does it come with the confidence that I dance like I've just died at the meeting of my father? Out of the huts of history shade, I rot. Up from the past that rooted in me, I run. I'm a blackbird, leaping in love, welling and swelling, I bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I run into a daybreak that's unhistory clear. I run, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise, I rise. Okay, two plus three. Hello? Incident. Something. One Friday in Boulevard. I fell and fell with the police. I saw a boss in the morning. He's looking straight at me. Now, I was 8 and very small. And he was still with me. So I smiled. But he poked out his tongue and called me nigger. I saw the whole from May until December. Of all the things that happened there, all that I remember. Langston Hughes. I want to speak till the fools go off my feet. I done walked these streets till the shoes go off my feet. Been looking for a job so that I can eat. I couldn't find no work, no job, so I went to the WPA. Couldn't find no job, so I went to the WPA. WPA man told me, you got to live here and there. A year and a day, Lord, in this great big lonesome town. A year and a day in this great big lonesome town. I might stop for here, but that extra day didn't get me down. Did you ever try living on 2 bits minus 2? I say, did you ever try living on 2 bits minus 2? Why don't you try it, folks, and see what it will do to you? Oh, God. That, Love Langston Hughes. It's called Days by Rita Young. She wanted a little room thinking, but she saw fibers steaming on the line. A doll slumped behind the door. So she loved a chair behind the garage to sit out children's nap. Sometimes there were things the pinched armor of a vanishing cricket, a floating makeup leaf. Other days she stared until she was assured when she closed her eyes that she could see only her own vivid blood. She had an hour desk before Liza appeared, howling from the top of the stairs. And just what was mommy doing out back with the field mice while building a house? Later that night, Thomas rolled over and lurched into her. She would open her eyes and think of the place that was hers, only hers, for an hour when she was nothing, pure nothing, in the middle of the day. Where did it disappear? Do you want to read something or you want to read it? Yeah, see, that, I see you're learning from the phone, don't really take that off. And I was telling him a little bit that was. Okay, but I'd like to say that the rest of the video is very to. Oh, I want to read this. Yeah, this one is called Kids Down. Yeah. This is called Kids Who Die. This is for the kids who die, black and white. But kids will die certainly, the old and rich who live on wide. As always, eating blood and gold and letting kids die. Kids will die in the swamp, Mississippi, organizing church. Kids will die in the streets of Chicago, organizing work. Kids will die in the orange groves of California, telling others to get together. Whites and Filipinos, Negroes and Mexicans, all kinds of kids who don't believe in love, and don't believe in bribes, and don't believe in contempt and allows in peace. Of course, the wise and the learned, who pen and authority, and the gentlemen with doctor degrees in front of their names, white and black, who make surveys and write books, will live on breathing words to smooth the kids who die, and the pleasing court, and the bride making belief, and the blood loving generals, and the money loving preachers, will all raise their hands against the kids who die, beating them with law, clubs, and bayonets, and bullets, to frighten the people. For the kids who die, they like honoring in the blood. And the old and the rich don't want the people to take the iron of the kids of God. Don't want the people to get wise to their own power, to believe that animal hurt ever get together, Listen, kids who die, maybe now there will be no monument for you, except in your hearts. Maybe your bodies will be lost, swamp, or prison, or the potter's field, or the rivers where you drown. But the day will come, you will feel yourself in becoming, when the marching feet of the master will raise for you a living monument of love and joy and laughter, and God's hands and white hands clasped with one, and a song that reaches the sky, the song of the new life, triumphant, triumphant through the King of God. One of the things that it is 3:17, where we will have another reader. Now, the other. Everyone has one that yeah, okay. So this is another Langston Hughes poem, To Midnight, Nan and Lee. Strut and drink, shameless gal, wouldn't no good fellow be your hat. Hear that music, young woman, hear that music, and the moon was white. Sing your blues, pretty baby. You want loving, and you don't mean baby. Jungle, night blackbird. Two against the moon, and the moon is joy. Strut and wiggle, shameless man. Would no good fellow be your man? Yeah. No, that's the song is 340. Where's the schedule? Oh, it's not here. Oh, yeah, it's up here. Oh, yeah. Hello. Okay, so the first poem I'm gonna read is Drum by Langston Hughes. Bear in mind that death is a drum, beating forever till the last word is come, to answer its call, to the last first fall, until the last atom, there's no atom at all, until the time is lost and there is no air. And space itself is nothing nowhere. Death is a drum, a signal drum, calling life to come, come. Thank you. So the second poem is called Beauty of Baby by Anna Moon. Flawless beaches, nature walks too, mountains and forests and trees, rugged valleys and crystal clear bays, gifts of wisdom from the cherubs. Visitors, welcome to Haiti, echoes of Africa airing.
Patience sees is singing and working. Beauty of Haiti is dancing with the rainbow's pastel colors. Different shades to please the heavens. Good family, good friends, and neighbors. Rich, poor, where's the middle class? Clutch, plays, to mall. Creole speaking, dining the light. Tourists and rich folks under palm. Midnight blue sky, shimmering lights. Stars shining brightly upon moon. Happiness, sadness, and sorrow. Hoping to see loved ones home. Poor human beings, young and old, stomach growling, eyes telling all, sincerity, dignity, and poetry, beauty of Haiti is for all. The last poem is called African American Fragment by Langston Hughes. So long, so far away is Africa, not even memories alive. Save those that history books create. Save those that songs. Beat back into blood. Beat out of blood with words, sad song. In strange, unable tone, so long, so far away, is Africa. Subdued in time's lost are the drums, and yet, to some vastness of grace, till comes the song. I do not understand the song of man, of bitter yearnings lost, without a place, so long, so far away, is Africa's dark face.
See, the people we saw really, they want to continue to bring on. Langston Hughes' poems and then others too. Yeah, Langston Hughes, you can read if you like.
Yeah, no, I'm a teacher, so.
Oh, that would be.
Yeah, so this would be good for my fifth graders for Black history.
Oh, yeah, we can read that.
I work for New York Public, it's on strike right now, but.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm everywhere.
Okay, so she's gonna do the and I'm gonna give you a.
This is called Georgia's Dust. Sometimes there's a wind in Georgia's dust that cries and cries and cries. It's lonely pity through the Georgia dust, veiling what the darkness hides. Sometimes there's blood in the Georgia dust, left by a shriek of sun. A crimson tickle in Georgia's dust. Whose blood? Everyone's. Sometimes the wind in Georgia's dust scatters hate like seed. To sprout its bitter barriers. Where the sun sets free.
I think, I'm not thinking this.
Yeah, but
Is there, because I hear,
not this particular.
where are you going to get it? This for, a teacher for the school?
So this one's called the Bible Belt. It would be too bad if Jesus were to come back quick. There'll be so many churches where he could not pray in the USA. With an interest to Negroes, no matter how sanctified, is denied. Where the race, not religion, is glorified. But you say it, you may be crucified.
Thank you so very much.
And the last one I'll be reading is called African. Sleepy giant, you must be resting a while. Now I see the thunder and the lightning in your smile. Now I see the storm clouds in your waking eyes. The thunder, the wonder, and the young. Surprise, your every step reveals the new shrine. in your class.
That was wonderful. Yeah, every time you have. Okay, feel free. Okay, so we can do this one is, Nikki Rose. Remembrances, holding the friend, if you're glad. You always remember things like living in your life with no inside joy. And if you come up with something, they never talk about how happy you are, have your mom. All to yourself, and no good for water when you go to the bath from one. Big tubs that open Chicago bottom. And somehow, when you talk about it never is how much understood their feelings. As the whole family attended meetings about holidays. And even though you remember your biologists, never understand your father's pain as he felt his thought in another dream moment. And though before, it is the poverty that concerns you. And though they follow, it isn't your father's drinking that makes any difference, but only that everybody is together with you. And your sisters have happy birthday and very good Christmas. And I really hope no white person ever has cause to write about me because they never understand. Black love is black love. And they'll probably talk about my common childhood and never understand that all the life is so happy. I got it here. You won't be able to talk. Asking to send the partner a reason. I mean, the one that clears my feet, but then they was a fault longer than that. Was it oh, it's going to come and go. I think about you can be it's too long. Because I had to do was the talk and do Langston Hughes get a talk and go. This is what what's his name?
Yeah, we don't know. Okay, so this is another Nikki Giovanni. It's called Make Me Rain. To vote when I get a driver's license, I should be able to vote when I can purchase a gun. I must be able to vote if I'm in the hospital, if I'm in the office, if I'm needing route to the polling place. I am a citizen, I must be able to vote. Some folks were lynched, folks were shot, folks' communities were gerrymandered, folks who believed in the Constitution were lied to, burned out, bought and sold because they agreed all men were created equal. Folks vote to make us free. It's not for us, nor paid, but it's the Langston that is so sweet. Good for the folks, good for us. I want to vote. Yeah, I would like to read, that is so interesting that home by being home, but yet it seems very relevant even today. But this is a poem, I'm going to read two poems. One on Rosa Parks, who is the mother of the civil rights movement. A lot of people have written on Rosa Parks. I'm going to read first a poem on Rosa by Langston Hughes, because he is still alive. And I'm going to read another poem that is recent, well, not exactly the way. It's when. Here we go. How she sat the time right beside a place, so warm and red, that trim made with its green on the bench, to rest on her sensitive touch. There was nothing was the doing, the clean flame of her veil, formed like terrible flesh. How she stood up when they get down to retrieve her foot. That was and this is a poem that she wrote on March of the King, and it's like it's not any of the poem, but the king is like, then this book was promoted by Langston Hughes. In fact, Langston Hughes got her first election poem published. And William the book was made is the first black person to win the poetry prize. He won it in 1957. But this is a poem that he did for the Langston in the John. A man was filled with gifts. He was a prose poet. He was a tragic grace. He was a warm music. He tried to heal the vivid volcanoes his ashes reached the world. His dream still wishes to anoint the barricades thick and controlled. His word still burns the center of the sun above the 1,000 and 100,000. The word is just, it was spoken. So shall be spoken, so shall be done. It is called We Real Food, which is really We Real Food, we say in We Real Food. Now, this is interesting that you say that this is because all of these people somehow or another get influenced by the people. Now, Nikki's favorite poem was and William is kind of perfect because well, you know, the Nikki could be, you know, Nikki to me, yeah, and we left school. We were late. We got straight. We couldn't send, we couldn't do, we got to.
Yeah, no, it's trying to come here, I don't know if it's very, it's not really the top, trying to come here,
No, get it, it's okay. No problem. I'll get it now.
but I want to really. Remember. But the rest of the people in the whole, you need to honor. See, on the whole, the time, we're getting it now. It's really, he was very much, he was very talented. But he wanted to make time for you. And her mother was right. Right. But the way I really think the data. It came to my school and he got all the trouble because he refused to pay the money that the administration is still all. I came here to think that, no, I'm telling you, I'm not putting up with it. So he was a very straightforward. Oh, okay. I'm gonna read this. Okay, I'm going to read. Oh, this is the. I want to read, okay, this is a poem written by Paul Hughes. And also, it is amazing how many people are informed by Langston Hughes. And he was the famous one, and he came to the United States, and Langston had to happen. But help him. In each line, he waits as a bow, torn between heaven and earth. I have to stand with face to face. It is great to words and breath with the same. Run behind, stop. When I stop, she is laughing. A child is hated. Soul equals pain, like everything else. I've been clumsy at the knee, and I saw no move. All I need is a human window in a house whose roof. We're just reading the life, right? Another page. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I will read. I will read. How long? This one is called Sparrow. A little bird moving around beside my window, laid down. Bumping chirps was bringing 10 taps upon my window. Chirps again, hops along to call my notice to its song. But I will come, keep its lay, till it neglect, it flies away. So bird of peace and hope and love, come fluttering earthward from above. To sit along life's windows and eat our load of earthly hills. But we in traffic's rushing in to disengage allegedly with dead cars and sense of no one lost for there.
That's something that just called in. Yeah, green, like, what's it called?
Yeah.
I should read more with it.
Oh, yeah, we should use them with, I just need to find something else for them.
Oh, we need the book.
Yeah.
Yeah, try to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let us sit and take some here.
I don't know if this one will be.
Exactly, in there. What's the problem? Yeah.
All right, so we'll do another one from. Influence Hughes, and this is another one. The 1795. All right, this one's called, I wonder who each chartered street, there where the chartered Thames does flow. Mark in every face I meet, marks of weakness, marks of woe. In every cry of every man, every infant's cry of fear, every voice, every band, the mind forms manacles. Now the chimney sweepers cry, every blackening church calls, the hopeless soldiers hide, guns and blood down palace walls. When earth through midnight sweeps are here, the youthful birds skirts, last the newborn infant's tear, and white with flames there.
The changing of the word. I just, another thing that Paul Anderson. And it shows community. It's called Not They Who Soar. Not they who soar, but they who plot their rugged way, unhelped to God. Our heroes, they who hire fair, and flying fan the upper gear. Miss all the toil that hugs the sod, 'tis they whose backs have felt abroad, whose feet have pressed the path unshod, may smile upon defeated care, not that they soon, not they who soon. I up there, I know thorns to climb, no boulders lurking neath the clod, to turn the keenness of the share, for light is ever free and grim. But heroes they, the soil who trod, not they who soar. I think this is talking of a lot of how do I say, death, because you know that the poem, the sparrow, you know, they use that a lot. And in the church, different, is that the poem? The sparrow? Is that different? It's 1 hour and 15 minutes to go.
Okay.
And we can finish our first 8 hour marathon.
Warren, we
Yeah.
have to find a short time for her to read on wall with, you know. Oh, but this is fun, this is Emily. Okay. Yeah. No, I mean, we are the point of view. Okay, so who's the thing reading the home side and the have light in it? No, it's a first assessment. Yeah, first as well. Or it's. No, first. The second component is reading. By going and you know the speed, the content and the method required to read. Today. And the other day, for the player of victory, and the defeated dying on whose forbidden meal, the distant streams of time, great agony and sleep. So that's this one is entitled Flee. Flee, the great storm is over. 4 have recovered the lead. 40 gone down together into the blazing thicket. Rain for the scant salvation, cold for the blind souls. Neighbor and friend in blood, spinning on their shoulders. How they will tell the shipwreck when winter shakes the door. So the children ask, but the 40, did they come back no more? Then silence answers the story, and softness and polygon. And the children no further question, and only the way. This one is called almost. Within my reach, I could have touched, I might have chanced that way. Fox wandered through the village, spotted as soft and ready.
so unsuspected violence within the field of my law. Too late for striving fingers that pass an hour. In a life of self-pity. A precious smoldering pleasure 'tis to meet an antique book in just the dress mid-century wore. Privilege, I think. His venerable hand to take in warning in the morning, warning in the morning, a passage back or two to make the time that he would come. His quaint opinion to himself, his knowledge to unfold, on what concerns on nature of mind, the literature of all. What interested his father most, what competition is great, when Plato was certain and Socrates believed. When Sappho was even her and Beatrice school found that Dante facts centrally from words. He as one should come down and tell you all your dreams. He lived in dreams. His presence is enchanted. And begged him not to go. I could have seen old volumes, Shakespeare, Bell and Head, in the same. This is entitled Exclusion. The soul selector in society, then shut up the door under the majority. Trees no more. Unmoved, she goes to carry not at her low gate, unmoved, an emperor. I've known her the inclination, then go without her attention. There, he was born, lived, died in the same house, in the same time. This one is called the Langston Street, called the Langston House. I know some lonely houses. A rock, and windows hanging low, inviting to where two could free, one hand the tools, the other feet, to make sure all is clear. Old fashioned eye, not easy to describe. However, we the picture well, with just a clock, but they could gag the tip in the nice wooden bar. And so the walls don't have none. Irrespective. Yeah, just there. And all the naps of the or nervous stop. The moon slides down there, leaving there. There's one there, tangled spoon, bearing a stone, off from ancient rope to match the grand. Day travels too, without flow. The sun has got a continent with earth. Green, who's there? Echo, spring, see where? Old, fancy, This is the contemporary of the Langston and even though, the politics is not the same. But this is owned by T.S. Eliot. And it's called The Loves of Day After Christmas. Yeah. Oh, but I do want to read a poem, a quick poem, actually, in the Dickinson poem. I know who are you.
Are you nobody to me? Then there is a promise. Don't take them back. How very to be somebody. I'm filthy, like a fool. To tell your name, the life of the dead, to the life. Let us go, let us go there, you know, when the evening is spread out of the sky, like a patient equalizer for the table. Let us go to certain path to get its fruit, the motherly retreat of restless minds in one night cheap hotel, and saw the rest of the orphan streets that follow like a tedious argument of the city that leads to an overwhelming question. Oh, do I not have what is it? Let us go and make a visit. In the room where women come and go, talking is not Michelangelo. The young Paul that rubs his back upon the window pane. The yellow full smoke that rubs its muscle on the window pane. Lifted tongue into the corners of the evening, lingered upon the pool that stands ground. Let fall upon his back the soot that falls from chimneys, slipped by the terrace made of cliff leaves, and seeing that it was a soft October night, curled once above the roof and softly. And indeed there would be time for the yellow smoke that slides upon the street, rubbing its back upon the window. There would be time to prepare the face to meet the fate of the there would be time for murder and creating, and time for all the work and days and times that live and rock question on your plate. Time for you and time for me, and time yet for 100, and for 100 visions of revision before the taking of the taking. In the room, the women come and go, talking together. And indeed, there will be time to wonder, do I dare? Do I dare? Time to drop the turn back and the sin of the with the bald spot in the middle of our hand. They will say, how has the parents doing this? My morning husband, my colleague not returned to the sin. My next time is written and modern, but it's served by they will say that having talent and land, do I dare to serve the universe? There is time for decisions that reveal with a minute of the earth. For I know none the more. Have I known the evening, the morning, the afternoon? I have measured up my life with talking to him. I know the work of dying forward beneath the music of the wall of room. But how should I pursue? And I have known the eyes of them, known them all. The eyes that took you formulated praise. And when I formulated strong intent, when I intended breathing on the wall, then how should I begin to spin out all the different things of my day later, and how should I pursue? I have known the forms already, known the more forms that are graceful and white and fair, but in the last one, run down with light brown hair. Is it perfume from the breath that makes me feel the strength? Oars that lie along the table, or wrapped around the shawl, and should I win the swing? How shall I begin? Shall I say I'm going through the narrow street and watch the smoke that rises from the pipes of lonely men in shirt sleeves leaning out of the window? I should have been a pair of ragged clothes, sculling across the floor to find a seat. And the afternoon, the evening sleeps so peacefully, smooth by my own fingers, of sleep, tired, and living. Dressed on the floor, here becomes you and me. That I, after tea and cake and ices, have the strength to force the moment to the crisis. But those I have wept free, though I have seen my head grow slightly low, brought in from planet. I am no prophet, and here's no great matter. I have seen the moment of my great flicker, and I have seen the eternal footman hold my coat and snicker, and in short, I was afraid. And would it have been worth it after the cups, the lemonade, the tea, among the person, among some part of you and me, would it have been worthwhile to have been off the land of the mind, to have squeezed the universe their wrong, to roll it towards some overwhelming question, to say, I am God, come from the dead, come back to tell you, I shall tell you all, if one sat in the pillow by her head, shall I say, that is not what I meant to do. That is not it at all. And would it have been worth it after all? Would it have been worthwhile after the sunset and the dooryard and Springer Street, after the novels, after the teacup, after the skirts that fell along the floor, and this so much more? Is it possible to say just what I mean? But as if a magical lantern through the nerves and patterns in the screen, would it have been worthwhile if one second of the pillow are thrown off the shoulder and turning toward the window? Should I say that is not the Lord? That is not what I meant to be. No, I am not Prince Henry, nor meant to be. I outline a timid Lord, one that will do to swell a chronicle, storm a theme or two, advise the peace, no doubt, to be the truth, deferential, glad to be of youth. Politic, prolific, caution, and particular, full of high sentence, but a bit at times indeed almost ridiculous, almost at times before I grow old, as the Lord of God, proud of the earth. So I part my heritage, do I dare to speak? I shall wear black flannel trousers and walk on feet. I have heard Americans singing peak to peak. I do not think that they will sing to me. I have seen them riding seaward on the waves, combing the white hair of the wave blown back. When the wind blows the water white and black, we have lingered in the chambers of the sea, by seagulls reaped exceeding red and brown, till human waters wake us and we drown. At the loss of J.R. Fruitrock, he wrote it when he was a 19-year-old woman. And he had come from St. Louis to go to Harvard, freshman year at Harvard. He couldn't find any lodging, so he was just roaming the streets, all that. And also, I'm going to tell you, he was a virgin. But anyway, it's a great poem, The Love of J.R. Fruitrock.
I could say a hundred million, and I could take on you always and make it forever. Take the waste of having buses, traffic, public, and for you, the love song. There, love song, so they're going to be all the these paper truck, they're on record, and while we listen to women, dance with you today, dance with you in the sweet drop out there. This one is is called greater for a victim. O great God of gold and winter, ride the earth in an icy blanket and breathe the water with their bells. All those who matter and must be covered to keep the land. Lord, we their body, let their lip grow stiff and their heart peace to be. Then tomorrow they wake up in the rich kingdom of the Holy Lord, where nothing is everything, and everything is time.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, I'm here, I'm here too. Okay, please remind me.
The next one will be reading. When have you ever so loved anything out the sea? The beach is there, it's cold, spring, this beauty, this equal friends, nothing love more than this birdhouse, this cemetery. One has love, nothing more than the sea, which repeats the sacred song, the sacred fun. There is no one, the night is empty. The gods far away, they beg and they pumping themselves with waters, flapping of their palms. Tell people, we not out to pray, we need to charge, we have spirits of our hosts, speaking of history, our heroes, our duties. And we are waiting for extra city, their, their, tourists.
Yeah, unless you want to read it on the top. But the reason come back to the written form of the very clever, that you bring up the edit of the paper. People have hey, you got to for the position on there, you call for an interview. You know, it's like giving a job. Yeah,
He is now. All of a sudden, he walked up and laughed. He wanted to come on. Right. Okay, so we always You'd like to read? Would you like
That's going to be reading. It was a long time ago. I have almost forgotten how to read, but it was there, then, in front of me, bright like the sun, my dream. And then the wall rose slowly, slowly between me and my dream. Rose slowly, slowly, dimming, hiding. The light of my dream rose until it touched the sky, the wall, shadow. I lie in the shadow, no longer the light of my dream. Before me, above me, only the thick wall, only the shadow. My hands are dark in, break it through the wall, find my dream. Help me to shatter this darkness, to smash this night, to break this shadow into a thousand lights of into thousands of wild dreams of sun.
Wow.
I'll be reading. That's what I'll be reading. It's hard and nice. Come, let us roam the night together, sing, I love you. Across the Harlem rooftops, moon is shining, night skies blue, stars like great drops of golden dew. Down the street, the band is playing, I love you. Come, let's roam the night together, singing.
The more we read, the more it gets meaningful. I feel like now I'm saying. We got two more songs to say about that.
That's what I'll be reading is a farewell. It's really long way of the hills. This air to see, I go to see my fortune with close lips and fair. I must have been prepared. But you will miss me. You who live between the hills, air I have never seen.
One more to go.
Next one. The letter to Anna. Since I left you, Anna, I have seen nothing but you. Every day has been your face, and every night your hand, even a road, your voice calling me, and every rock and every flower and tree has been touched of you. Nowhere I have seen anything else but you, Anna.
Jonathan, come on.
Don't get down. You know, I really don't think it. That's what I said, and I have to think about the reason for this thing, I think it's a very important part. Down there, we need him sooner than later. I mean, he can do it, and I really need it. Yeah, where is more? Yeah. Oh,
Good afternoon, everybody. So, I'm reading Langston Hughes. One of the- Sometimes you get lost on this. And sometimes you beat your fist against the wall. You break your fist against the wall. But sometimes you. Walls have been known to fall. Dust turn to dust. And chains become. Rereading the Victor model. I don't, not God is good. Well, me. And didn't stoop to quote, could tell. The little bird will continue to. By flesh that mirrors them, must see in God. Made plain the reason tortured is battered by the federal proof declared. If I merely prove three fingers, systems, to shrivel up and never ending still. Inscrutable, his rays off and immediate to catechism by a mind too strong. With petty ears so slightly understood, with awful brain can others his awful hand. Yet do I marvel at this curious thing to make the poet laugh in big. And I'll be reading my last one's called The North Star by Nicholas Louis. And this was actually translated from the Spanish by Aaron Coleman. It's melting hells the North Star. 10 million and still more tons every day. Ice, coal, light, gas, waste away from the floor of this immense animal. You will see, if you look just over there, how our team of conservators keeps putting across the crowd in the empty spaces. But this will be an, and within 4 centuries at most, navigators will have to blindly feel their way across the sea. What responsibility? The animal that costs us most, and the one who can conserve us. So, what Langston and Langston Hughes, and the town is pretty. This year, no, they're coming. This year. But I have this issue. I need to get the tax to stand in this meeting. And on land. I'm tired of hearing people say, let things take their course. Tomorrow is another day. I do not need freedom when I'm dead. I cannot live in this poverty. Freedom is a strong seed planted in a great need. I live here too. I want freedom, just as you do.
Get some closing remarks, Ethan? Should I do some closing remarks, Ethan? Closing remarks? Yeah.
Okay, everyone, so thanks for joining. And we will be back tomorrow at 10. Those who want to continue hearing more Langston Hughes and those in poetry and Myra. Thank you for joining.
I will put the.
Now, there you go. Good.